What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Viper slash Dom and I'm here with Connor.
Yo yo, what is up?
We hope you guys enjoyed the last few Master Duel videos. Obviously, at the point of this recording, we've just uploaded Kashtira. So we hope you guys enjoy that video. Now, today, video is as toxic as this is.
Not as toxic as Kashtira though, at full power.
We've got Runick, Naturia, and Spright.
But this is debatable.
um, Now, the last gameplay we are going to show you, it just heads up, it does go for a while. Um, but um, more on that when we get to the replays. This deck's pretty fun. I never had the chance. I've used Runic, I've used Sprite, obviously with the, you know, uh, what video we did a Runic video, a Sprite video, like not
Uh,
purely. There was another one.
Probably some time ago, I don't remember.
Um, but nonetheless, it's so this is actually my first time using the Naturia cards. Um, Not too bad. Deck's pretty fun. Obviously, Runic Sprite, annoying as hell playing against it. Fun to use. Would be frustrating to come up against it, but um, we thought we'd just do a video and break down the deck. Um, yeah, so I'll go through the Sprite Runic cards, but like obviously you all know what like most of these cards do. We'll probably go a lot more in depth with the Naturia cards. So let's get started. So we got Naturia Mole Cricket. During the main phase, it's a quick effect as well. You contribute this card to special summon one Naturia monster from your deck, or you can special summon two Naturia monsters if your opponent controls a monster with the highest attack on the field, even if it's tied. If your opponent special summon a monster or monsters from the extra deck, or you special summon a Naturia monster from the extra deck, while this card is in your graveyard, except for during the damage step, you can special summon this card um, back onto the field.
A nice way to keep having bodies on the board.
Naturia Sunflower. When your opponent's monster effect is activated, quick effect, you can tribute one Naturia monster, and this card negates the activation. And if you do, destroy it. Um, so just a heads up,
Sunflower,
you'll see that this actually stops Nibiru as well, which we've got the video. We've got a video to show that as well.
Sun,
Sprout Blue. Oh
go
wait,
on.
Sprout Blue. If you control a level 2 monster, you can special summon. So if you control Sunflower, you can special summon Blue. And then if it's special summon, you can add one Sprite monster from your deck to your hand. So it's just another way to search for either your Jet, your Red, or your Carrot. Or your, yeah. Jet, special summon if you control level 2. So basically, Sprite monsters all have the same effect. Jet's other effect is you can search for spell trap. Obviously, we'd only search for starter because it's
You could
only.
probably get one of the traps, double cross, or the attack boost.
Yeah,
Red, or carrot.
red. Um, tribute one level rank link 2 to negate the effect, and if you do, destroys that card. So basically, red would work with Sunflower, so you can send Sunflower to the graveyard to negate. Same with Carrot. Carrot does spells or traps. Same thing. You can send either red Jet, blue, or Sunflower to negate. Carmelia. If this card's normal or special summon, you can send one Naturia card from your deck to the graveyard, which you'd always send the trap.
And Camellia in combination with Sunflower. Camellia has a protection effect, I think. So Sunflower's tribute doesn't go through, but its negate still does. If that makes sense. Then Sunflower, since it's not a once per turn effect, you can negate again. But Camilla doesn't activate to protect itself that time.
So
If
with
that makes sense.
Carmella and Sunflower, you've got two negates, um, which is pretty good. We all know what Monster Reborn does. Runick Fountain, you activate a Runick Quick Play spell, and then you can add them back to your hand. Runick Allure, each time a Quick Play spell card activates, banish the top card of your opponent's deck. This came in clutch for us in one of the duels. Call by
You
the
know what
Grave,
Kublai does?
Runick Tip,
Is
uh,
your Runic card searcher.
or you can special summon. But basically, every Runic card you use, your battle phase skips, which is actually not too bad. Flashing
Flashing
Fire,
Fire.
Flashing Fire, target one special summon monster your opponent controls, destroy it, then banish the top two cards of your opponent's deck. Same thing, second effect, you can special summon a Runic monster. Runic Destruction, you can target one spell trap card your opponent controls and destroy it, then banish the top four cards of their deck. Obviously, same effect, special summon one Runic monster from your extra deck.
Flashing Fire. Oh, Freezing Curses.
Freezing Curses, target one effect monster and just negates it, and then you banish the top three cards of your opponent's deck. Same thing, special summon Runic monster, but once you use it, we're only running one Huggin
It
and
would probably be
two
better if you run
Jerry.
2 Huggin, but we don't have the URCP to craft another one.
We should soon though.
Yeah.
Slumber, target one monster face up monster in the field. Next time that monster would be destroyed or by battle or card effect. This turn it's not destroyed. Also it cannot attack this turn. Then after applying this effect, banish the top three cards of your opponent's deck and special summon one Runic monster. Um, Golden Droplet. So your opponent draws one card, then you banish the top four cards of their deck. We almost won with this had our opponent not had Ash Blossom. Um, but nonetheless, it's you know,
It is what
starter.
it is,
Starters, you can use special summon your Sprite monsters, but you lose your life points equal to their attack,
which is fine. It
and
also locks
locks
you
you in.
into level 2s.
Naturia Blessing, special summon one monster from your graveyard. Um, the other two effects, I'm not going to go through it because you don't use it. It's just basically the first one, where you special summon from your hand or graveyard.
Or
Trap.
you can use its effect to go into Naturia Exterior, but
Yeah.
that doesn't happen too often.
And Notorious Sacred Tree. So basically, you send this trap card to the graveyard, and then you can add a Notoria card from your deck to your hand. And normally you'd search for Blessing.
Unless you already have Blessing, then you search for something else.
And that's basically the only effect. We don't use these other effects. Hagen, obviously, it's your field spell searcher. Plus, if they target your field spell, you contribute this. You can banish this card instead to protect your field spell.
Or any other card from being destroyed.
Jerry can't be destroyed by card effects. If this card is special summoned from the extra deck, you can so this is basically a recycler from your graveyard. It's another way to get your Runick Fountain um,
Back.
back. And obviously, if your opponent battles into it, you can target one card on the field and destroy it. So it's just a good way to get rid of monsters. Um, Naturia Exterio, obviously it needs Beast and Barkion. When a spell and trap card is activated, you can banish one card from your graveyard, then send the top card of your deck to the graveyard and negate the activation. And if you do destroy that card, this card must be face up on the field to activate and to resolve this effect. So it's not a once per turn. As long as you've got cards in your graveyard,
And in your deck.
you can constantly keep negating. Naturia Beast, send the top two cards from your deck to the graveyard, negate the activation. This is just spell cards, and it's obviously not a once per turn effect. It's a good way to stop cards that rely on spell cards to make plays, so it does come in handy. Um, we actually did decraft a royal finish because we
Use
never
it
thought
again.
we'd use it, but in our unfortunate turns of events, um, I just can't make up my mind, and here we are. um, Barkion
Barkion is the
banished
same thing but for traps. But you banish from
your
your two
graveyard.
cards from your graveyard rather than your deck.
Gigantic Sprite, we all know what Gigantic Sprite does. Obviously, as well as starters, this locks you into level 2s. So you'd normally go into it but not activate its effect straight away. Cerberus, discard, target one special summon monster in your opponent's main monster zone, destroy it. Phoenix, discard, destroy spell traps. Masquerena, quick effect. Immediately after this effect resolves, you can link summon, so it's a good way to go into your Mech Knight, Crusadia, Evermax, or your Underworld Goddess. I am pretty keen. Um, I am pretty keen to use this at some point. Unfortunately, I
You
couldn't
haven't
use it.
used it yet.
Unfortunately, in one of the duels we had the chance, but Overmax worked out to be better. Sprite Elf, we all know what Sprite Elf does. You can bring back a level 2, and whatever card these arrows point to protects your other monsters from being targeted. Can't be targeted with
Unicorn.
card effects. Unicorn, discard to shuffle one card back in the deck. It's a good way to get rid of your Shangri-La. What if you go up against Kashtira, you'll actually see that in the videos. And Boral Sword Dragon, 3+ effect monsters can't be destroyed by battle. Once per turn, you can change an attack position monster and change the defense, and this card can make a second attack. Um, Reason why we've got this card is we are working on a ninja deck, and basically with Digger, you put it onto Boral Sword Dragon and it can attack directly. But we are working on that. We just thought we'd get rid of this. We've got one video so far with ninjas, which we'll obviously work on more. And yeah, that's pretty much the deck. We'll get straight into the replays, and yeah, we just gotta warn you, the last one we'll show you it goes for 22 turns, which I believe is that one there. Yeah, 22 turns. Alright, so we'll start off.
The other few replays go quick, so yeah.
Not many people enjoy. Not many people enjoy playing against this, but credit to the ones that stay. Um, so if we go up against Trap Tricks,
With Labyrinth. Goes in the Sarah. Set 2.
what a top deck. Dimensional Barrier, and he chose. What did he choose?
He chose Synchro. Magic Deflector. Fortunately, he can't activate it this turn. Here we go for Huggin. Huggin's effect to discard. We discard Sacred Tree, which activates since it's sent to the grave. We get Fountain. Recycle with Fountain, draw blue and Camilla. Perfect.
So basically, your Mole Cricket and your Camilla goes into Naturia Beast.
And Sunflower and Camilla go into Barkion, and we just set up a full board here, and he just scoops.
So yeah, I don't think we got any gameplay of us actually beating someone. I think they all just bounce.
Yeah. Since you're using a lot of Runick cards which stop your battle phase, you're probably not going to attack that much. People are just going to get annoyed at you and bounce. I guess one of them back row cards is Blackout, and this guy didn't have that great of hand.
Ash Blossom.
That's fine. We still got plays, which is another good thing that having 2 decks in one is
3
good with
decks.
3 decks. But Carrot, Negate, nice.
And then he
Yeah,
scoops.
he scoops too. We had a full combo here again still, but whatever.
So this is the last one for 2 turns. The next one makes it to 3 turns, and then the last one, 22. So just sit back and relax, and then just enjoy people bouncing. So in this situation here, you never want to, you don't want to normal summon a blue because its effect won't go off. So you probably will just better off playing Runick until we got starter, or another Sprite monster.
Dash into Maxi. Black Magician. Funny how one card can get up a decent board of Dark Magician stuff.
Sets Internal Soul. Bring back our spells. And then he scoops.
Yeah. If we recycled into more Runick cards, we just would have got Hagen, and we would have been protected from there. So that's all good.
And here we're going to show you how to negate a Nibiru, which is actually pretty cool because he ended up scooping.
Unfortunately, we excavated Koba. Would have been nice if it was a Runick card,
So yeah,
so we could.
you can either use Carmella or you can have Mole in the field, and you can just tribute both to negate. And I think it's
Nice.
oh yeah, we negate this, and then I think we're about to make a play, and then he scoops.
Pretty much just show this that you can get over Nibiru with this.
All right, so
Time for
this is
the
this is Kashtira.
sit
Um,
back, get some popcorn. Go into our Runick play here. I didn't realize starter locked into level 2s. Thought it was just gigantic. But now we know. Still get a negate on board, which is fun. He goes into battle phase here. We get blue, so it's red evenly. Negate. Does he have another one? Oh, he has another one. And we negate that. Or destroy rather. But he's got Griffin Rider. 3 level 7 extender.
so we'll fast forward this a bit
Yeah, fast forward it a bit.
because this will be a long video if we just sit here and watch him. Like, so basically,
A lot of these later turns just go into pass, pass, pass. So, go on.
just putting these 3 monsters in the field so he doesn't block up a whole monster zones.
Naturia base. Thought about putting main mirror shield in here, putting it over beast so it couldn't be run over. But it is what it is.
So it's a good way to get Unicorn to get rid of Shrinklia. And then obviously Masquerade's in it. We're going to go into Evermax. And then Evermax
Oh,
just... Without
Evermax,
Evermax, we would have lost.
Evermax just hard counters Kashtira. They can't beat over 3k. And Evermax can't be targeted either.
Now just to sit back and enjoy 17 more turns of...
He can't attack any of our other monsters either. With the effect of Evermax.
So he
Banishes Goddess.
got us, yeah. But we weren't going that... We couldn't use that anyway. Evermax was just in the
A lot better.
situation.
Still in battle phase, he special summons. Beat over that.
And the good thing about having base in the field is it actually stopped him It
from
actually
using
stopped him
birth.
from using birth, and then we top deck a lure, and then it's just banishing cards from his deck. So we're on 8, he's on 14. Luckily, yeah. So we just took away 5 cards. So it's
Hell yeah.
so now he's on 8, we're on 7, we're now 6. But yeah, the runic cards actually.
We used Kobai here just to trigger Allure, and we got rid of his Harpy's Feather Duster, which was pretty crucial. Boil Sword Dragon.
And then obviously he still wouldn't do anything. He would now activate birth. He negates this. We would have won if he had not negated, but we got rid of his imperm. And just another 3 more turns. Alright, 2 more turns. So it's basically just keep skipping. Allure of Darkness as well as Evermax actually helped us because we actually would have lost. Monster Reborn because we were just going to go in, but then I forgot I used the runic card and yeah, battle phase got skipped.
Oh well, it is what it is.
We banished his
And
Korwa, so it's 1-1.
Allure activated, which was game ender.
And then
Whatever.
yeah, we just basically end our turn, and he lost because he couldn't draw any cards. And it was a really pretty long duel. It was a bit touch and go, but yeah, Aloha and Evermax actually saved us. And that guys is and that guys is how you manage to deck out a Kashtira player.
Biting them in their own. Yeah.
Alright guys, well we hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one.
Later, guys. Take care. Bye bye.